and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming and Sunny Mountains Wood of the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Conway. So y'all, we are jumping right back into it. This is the latest up-to-date version, y'all, so alarm chain, you are up and let's go. Might be going back just a little bit, just a tad, because they added the ability to add a last name. So I jumped in and it took me back to here. So, alright. She jumps up from the bed and rushes out the door. And just like that, you were alone again. What a close call. Whatever she did looks to have saved your ass. You listen to her footsteps rattle the wood as she hurries to the deck above. When she's out of earshot, you realize that you probably have no business being in this room without her. A slow step takes you to the door and allows you to peek through it. A mostly empty corridor, barely a soul in sight, and suddenly the surroundings feel so quiet. No stirring voice directed at you. You probably should leave. But... do you? Before you take the bottle of wine with you. Oh, yeah. I'm not doing that. No. Leave the room. Another step takes you out the door. Without the key to lock it, you pull it shut until it clicks into place. You glance down both sides of the corridor, but few people are down there, and those who are don't seem to be paying you any attention. That's good enough for you. You hope everyone assumes the door is locked as usual. Oh. Fancy loading screen. I can't, Torres, you say in an almost whispered voice, barely audible over the howling wind. I'm trying to be on my best behavior, and the first mate will chew me out again if he comes by. Come on, just give it a little pat on the head. What? There's no way I'm going near that thing. Don't you see how massive it is? So? Big birds give you the flutters. Big birds that are prone to attack me, yes. You eye the beast warily. It's hunched over with its wings tucked tightly to its body and its beak open menacingly, sending a hiss in your direction. You step back to put some distance between you and the bird, only to have the bird follow you aggressively. With feline quickness, you spring back as it moves and leap to safety. Ah, shit! What even is this thing, anyway? Why are you asking me? You look like an expert. An expert on birds? Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's an osprey. Must have gotten caught in a storm, perhaps. It certainly looks tired. Torres kneels down carefully, raindrops dripping from the brim of his hat. He tips his head to the side to inspect the osprey further. Probably has been fighting it for a while, poor lad. Lad? Can you tell? No, I'm just guessing. Could be a lass for all I know. Somehow that's even stranger now that I think about it. You really can't tell? You watch Torres' wet feathers shift as you earn a puzzled look from him. I shouldn't have asked, should I? I would have preferred if you hadn't. Unless you want an in-depth anatomy lesson right now. I can do without. Sorry, one second, let me turn this light on. There we go, perfect. So, never mind. I think I should go back. I should get back to work anyway. Yo, catch! You turn your attention to Samuel's voice just in time to reflexively catch the blurry object he had hurled your way. Whatever it is, it lands wetly in your paw and begins to drip oil down your wrist. Nicely done. An old fish? What am I supposed to do with old fish? Or is this your way of telling me that you harbor some stereotypes about cats? Not for you, you muzzy. Samuel gestures animatedly in the direction of the osprey. For that lad. You're looking at the osprey, who catches the fish with curiosity but remains aggressive towards anything that comes near. For him? You have to be kidding! Sure, I'll hand it the fish and my whole paw right with it. I'm sure he'll appreciate the extra serving of delicious cat. You sure will if you keep screaming at him. You have to be calm. Look how scared it is. The osprey huddles down, feathers puffing as it lets out another angry scream. I'll tell you what. 2 days' pay if you can feed it. Just throwing the fish doesn't count. You have to feed it. Calmly, from your hand or something. Samuel holds out his hand and waits for you to shake on the bet. Days of your pay or mine? Yours, of course. Not worth it. For 2 officers' days' pay, I might consider it. Might. Absolutely not. That's probably more than you make in a month. I'm not betting that much on such an easy task. Easy? I'd do it. Yeah, because you're you. You'd probably be able to start a flock with it if you tried. No, I'm not doing it for that little. If you think it's so easy, then you do it, Sam. You throw the fish back to Samuel with a casual flick of your wrist. He catches it effortlessly and tosses it in the air to do it once more. I'll do it. Easy. It's just a bird. Oversized, maybe, but still a bird. How about it, Torres? If he doesn't want to do it, do you want to bet against me and lose your pay? Half as short as ever. 2 days? 2 days. Deal. He agrees with a clack of his beak. Sweet, fortune favors the bold, as they say. How about you not using your hands, Sam? Not that bold, Torres. How am I supposed to hold the fish if not with my hands? You have teeth, don't you? I do. Teeth along with eyes, which I value. I don't know if you've ever looked in a mirror. Never mind. We all know how hard it is to pull yourself away from one. Torres brings his hands up to adjust his cloaked cravat. You need to be rude, Sam. Someone on this ship has to look presentable. I look plenty fine, Torres, thank you very much. Samuel replies with a short and sweet shake of the head. But anyway, teeth and eyes which are dangerously close together. See? It's not so easy all of a sudden, is it, Mr. O's just a bird? I have to agree with the greenie. Sounds to me like you're chickening out, Sam. No. I just value my eyesight. It might go for your nose. Yeah, if anything, it would be an advantage to get rid of it. Just think, never having to endure the stench of bilge ever again. Unless it doesn't and blinds me instead. Not man enough. Got it. The older Lynx joins you lot, arms crossed and a smirk playing on his lips. First daring the young lad to do it, but then being afraid of a little bird yourself. And a bird with talons the size of my fingers. You can always run to the surgeon if the little bird gives you an ouchie. Samuel glares at Conrad and seems to be about to throw the fish at him. Oh, fuck off. Fine. I'll show you not man enough. Rather than throwing it, Samuel opens his lips and gently takes the fish between his teeth. The things I do for you guys. His voice comes out muffled as he speaks, careful not to drop the slippery thing. Just be careful, Sam. Careful. No need to. This'll be easy. Everyone's gathering around. I see one new sprite. It wants the stupid fish so it can have it. Now sit back and watch a master at work. By now, more of the crew has gathered around the unusual guest. Samuel inches closer to the osprey, fish first, holding on to one of the lines for balance. His clothes cling soggily to his body, rainwater dripping from his hair and down along the etched crevices that the determined focus left on his face. Torres leans down close with a smile on his beak and lowers his voice as much as the noise of the storm will allow. Ooh. Oh boy. That is a big bird. Yeah, that is real fucking stupid. Oh my goodness, that is a bad idea. That thing is huge! What's this? This is gonna be good. I have a feeling that something is gonna go wrong. The thing is way too agitated. You know, that is the part where it gets good. There's no way Samuel isn't going to get chased away by it. How far do you think he'll have to run? At least to the main mast, maybe as far as the bow. What are you talking about over there? His words are muffled by the fish in his maw. Nothing. Just keeping our supportive cheers quiet, Sam. Wouldn't want to go and scare the lad, would we? What he said. You can do it, Sam. Woo! The maned wolf rose his eyes in a sigh in such a wide arc that his whole head follows. I have to concentrate over here. Keep your gobs shut. Will do. I said shut! All of a sudden, you could hear a pin drop as everyone present quiets down to allow Samuel to gather his full focus. The only sound present being the steady patter of rain against the wooden planks. It's like nobody wants to stoke Samuel's ire. Well, almost silent. Every now and then someone's stifled laugh breaks through the noise of the rainfall. You watch with bated breath as he inches closer, the beast tipping its head to the side as it locks onto the fish's bobbing tail. Barely half a foot now. The line he is holding starts to lose its slack, and if he goes any further, I'll have to let go. You start to get invested yourself, feeling your heartbeat quicken in your chest. Come on. Just take it already. You will Samuel on with a quiet whisper that's completely drowned out by the ambient noise. Carefully, he lifts his palm from the planks to inch it forward a little more, his tail twitching at every suggestion of the bird moving. So much for being a master. Sam, you scaredy cat. Almost. Almost. Ah, shit! Feel something on your shoulder. Your feet leave the deck for a moment as you jolt up in the air. A hand, you now realize. What on God's green earth with you? You snap around only to find the towering first mate behind you, water dripping from the tip of his snout. Sir. I see that you and the others are taking it easy. Not him. Were it not for the rain weighing it down, your fur would stand on end immediately. My apologies, I was just about to get back to work. The group was just, blocking the one second, y'all. Let me make sure this doesn't crash. Alright, here we go. Fuck! He turns on the spot and with a short hand gesture urges you to follow. You do, after casting a last glance back at the others. Everyone seems too caught up to take note of your departure. Arthur leads you along the length of the ship until he finds a corner he deems secluded enough to talk. My sincerest apologies, sir. I was just curious about the commotion. And they gathered around something and I would have returned to my work immediately, sir. He assesses you for a moment. Stand up straight, recruit. This is no way to present yourself. Suddenly aware of your slumped posture, you square your shoulders and raise your chin, standing at attention. Better. What the fuck? Thank you, sir. Even over the rain, you can hear the thrummings of your heartbeat in your ears. The storm almost makes you look part of a proper sailor. Almost. I would say that you are a little too, how to put it, pristine. I may have brought too fine a set of attire with me, sir. He turns to the gunwale and runs his hand along the coarse fibers of a sheet secured around a belaying pin. Evidently dissatisfied with the previous sailor's work, he unties the rope and reattaches it with precise care. May I ask why you wish to speak to me, sir? What do you think of our surgeon? Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and don't forget to check out our Patreon, y'all. Bye-bye!